Okay, cool. Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is February 9th, 2023, 2:57 p.m. I was going to do a live this morning, and I actually went live for like 12 seconds, and then I had to like go because my kid woke up. So, I'm a whole mom. So, because I couldn't do the live this morning, I'll see if I can get around to doing the live either tonight or tomorrow morning. All right, so I don't know. I guess I'll just post about it in my community board about it. All right. So, anyways, aside from that, for anyone that's watching, just keep in mind that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. It's not supposed to. If they resonate with you, it gives you clarity, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. Don't force it to be your story. Don't try to make it yours. Just it's not like one size fits all right, so don't try to make yourself fit where you don't fit. All right, and don't also too don't get offended if this does not resonate with you. Don't get offended. All right, like why would you want a bad situation to resonate with you anyways, right? And not only that, but I'm gonna start off with my prayer of protection now. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. Okay, so um right. Oh, also, if anybody needs a personal reading, you're more than welcome to reach out to me to send me an email. Again, I would prefer if you book your personal readings during the weekday because the weekends are my busiest. All right. So that's that. All right, let's start pulling cards. I wanted to talk about a dream that I had, but I don't feel like I should anymore, honestly. So, disregard what I just previously said. Oh, somebody's definitely getting angry. They're getting hot and nervous. I picked up a nail biter in my reading. I think it was in a live. I think I did. I did the live a couple days ago, and I picked up an energy of a nail biter. When they're nervous, they bite their nails a lot. I don't know if this is the same energy, but this is definitely somebody is getting nervous and hot and nervous. Like they're getting pricklies all over their body. Like their body's like their skin tone is like turning red because either they're embarrassed or they're nervous, or they're nervous because they're about to get embarrassed. Yeah, somebody's nervous because they're about to get embarrassed. And so it's like literally taking a physical toll on them when they're starting to feel all hot and feeling prickly. That's so crazy because I was just going to be like, oh, I have a dream, but never mind. I don't really have a message. And, there it goes. All right, let's see. We have the first one that came out was a love triangle. Committed fraud, no remorse. So somebody in this love triangle committed fraud and they don't even feel bad about it. I'm feeling like it's two women and a man. They were in a love triangle. One woman loves a man. That man loves a woman. The same woman that loves him, he loves her. But then there's another woman in the sidelines of this. It's like it's not necessarily a love triangle. It's kind of like a love situation. So you have two people, and then you have another person that's trying to get in the middle of them. But one of these three people committed fraud and they don't feel bad about it. Hold on one second. All right. Anyways, let's move on. This is a little fuzzy. This love triangle, it's fuzzy. When I look in the mirror, I cry. I don't know what I see. So there's, in this love triangle, love situation, there are two people together. But these two crystals are together. And then this crystal is kind of like an outsider. But this crystal likes to tempt this crystal. And this crystal may have even committed fraud to gain this crystal's attention or to have this crystal involved in something, unbeknownst to this crystal. And this crystal doesn't even feel bad about it. They don't feel bad about it. And then at the same time, because this person is messing with, like, not faces, but they're just messing with their appearance, they don't even know who they are or what they are or where they stand in this life anymore. It's kind of like the more they attach themselves to this crystal just wants to go with this other crystal, this pink crystal. Right? It's kind of like, but wait, come to me. And he's like, no, I'm going to go back with this pink crystal. And she's like, but wait, come to me. And he's like, no. So I had to do it like that. So to give you an idea, because I could see it in my head, but explaining shit is, you know, your past doesn't define you, collective. So here's what's going on. This crystal, they were trying to mess with appearances, all right? And the way they were doing that in order to gain this crystal onto their side, or to tempt them, to seduce them, to entice them, whatever. But the way that this was, in their mind, the way that this was working was they were going to use this pink crystal. The pink crystal is the collective. This is you, right? They were going to use your past, whatever you did in the past, whoever you were in the past. They were trying to blanket, put that past over you. It's kind of like if your past was a blanket and it was folded up in the closet and you put it away and that's not you anymore. You don't use that blanket anymore. You live that lifestyle anymore. All right. That's not you anymore. Right. It's kind of like this person was trying to go inside of the closet, pull that blanket out and put it on top of you. All right. I hope that makes sense. They were trying to pull your past up and put it over you and blanket that over you. That was part of the fraud that they were committing. And they don't even feel bad about it because they really thought that this would work. If I cover the collective in their past shame, their past regret, their past mistakes, their past personality, whatever it is, to them, this calcite. Is this calcite? No, this is calcite. So to this calcite, it was like, if I cover the past, if I cover this pink quartz's past over them, this moss agate would look at them not as they are now, but as they are in their past, which is, you know, messy or untrustworthy or irresponsible or unreliable or whatever the case may be, right? So, and that would entice this green, this moss agate crystal to this calcite. But it's not, something happened because every time they were trying to do that, it just wasn't working. Or it's not working anymore. Now, this calcite, because they were messing with appearances, they were so busy messing with your appearance and how you looked to the world, more specifically how you looked to this moss agate, that it started actually messing with them and their sense of who they are. All right, messing with all that identity magic. It really messed them up because now they don't even know who they are either. They don't know where they stand. It's kind of like they've been messing around with so much identities out here. Eventually they just forgot who they themselves were. There's this anime, right? And this is really popping in my head right now. There is this anime called My Hero Academia, and I brought this anime up before in my past videos. But there is this character who's got this quirk, and his quirk is that he can like eject parts of himself. So there was like this one scene, and he was talking about how he basically lost his mind by messing around with all of his identities, right? Because what happened was, so he realized that he had this quirk to where he can make copies of himself in a sense, right? He can make copies of himself in a sense. This is another thing that this person was doing. They were trying to blanket your past over you and then copy who you were now, right? And then who they really were as being, it was like cast off to the side, but it was also slowly emerging, and then now they're battling with identity issues because they don't even know who they should be appearing to the world as, all right? But back to the anime. The character, I forgot his name. Oh, Twice. His name is Twice. So that's the guy's name. He's in the League of Villains. It's so funny because the character that I'm talking about is in the League of Villains, and this is like basically like your nemesis collective. So his name is Twice, and he knew what his quirk where he could make copies of himself, right? So at one point in his life, he had all these copies going. He had one that went to work, one that was doing the dishes, one that was doing the mopping, one that was doing the cooking, one that would run his errands for him, and all he did, which was he was like the real copy. Hold on. All right, so the real Twice. So all of these copies of him are doing this, this, and that, and then the real Twice is laying down in the bed. Then one of the copies, they start getting upset. They're like, "How come we have to do all the work and you get to sit down and relax and not do anything?" Hold on. And then the real Twice goes, "Well, because I'm the real Twice. I'm the real copy. I'm the original." 1212. And then so all the other copies, they start arguing with him. They start playing mind tricks on him. Like, "Well, no, how do you know that I'm not the real Twice? Well, how do you know I'm not the real copy? How do you know I'm not the original?" And so literally all these copies of himself are arguing and fighting and battling. And eventually they all end up killing each other. They all end up, getting rid of each other in like the most brutal ways. Oh, that's where the wax went. All right. So they all end up getting rid of each other in the most brutal ways until there's only one person standing. Hold on. And there was only one Twice standing in the room, and there was like all this bloodshed and all that stuff, right? And then he starts going crazy because he himself, he's like, "Well, am I the real Twice? Like, what's going on? Like, what just happened? Am I real one? Am I the copy of my copy? Like, what's going on?" Like, he starts losing his mind. And that's where the name Twice came from. But basically, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because this is this person. When I look in the mirror, I cry. I don't know what I see. This person doesn't even know if they're like themselves or they're just like copies and amalgamations of, all these appearances and all these hobbies and all these attributes that they try to take from other people around them just to make them seem desirable to this green Masa gate, right? So now they really don't know who they are, and they're going crazy because they don't even have a sense of identity. But at the same time, like, it's interesting because they don't even feel bad about it. This is all for some sort of a love triangle, or they were trying to be involved in a love triangle, but it really backfired on their. It really backfired on them, especially when it comes to their mental health, because now they don't even know who they are. They don't know what to do. They don't even know what they like. They don't even know their own personality. It's kind of like they can't even trust themselves because it's like they've been messing around with other people's, "Well, I like this too, or I like that, or I like this, or I like that." All of these things, like they're always constantly changing their identity or their appearance or their hobbies, or like they always have like a new fad, or like one week they want to be a samurai, or the next week they want to be a ninja, or the next week they want to be a chef, or the next week they want to be a bookkeeper. Like they just don't know. And they only do that so that way they can be attractive to whatever they're attracted to in that group. So if they see a chef that they're attracted to, "Oh yes, I'm a chef and I do this, I do this, I do this." And then at the end of the day, they're like, do I really like being a chef? Do I really like cooking? Do I really like reading? Do I really like being a ninja? Like they don't even know. They sit on their bed or their couch or their floor and they cry because they don't even know who they are or what they like anymore. Right? And it's all because they do it to please or to try and entice men or women around them. They're trying to shapeshift into something that they're not to get attention. They really lost themselves. And while they're doing that, they're trying to make you seem like you're something you're not. Like, first of all, how are you going to tell me what I am and what I am not when you're crying at night because you don't even know if you like chips or not? Like, the most simplest things in life you don't even know. You're so unsure about. And here you are being this pink rose quartz, just minding your own business. And you know, you're not even doing anything because you know for a fact that your past does not define you. And you're just right there minding your own business, right? And at the same time, this green mossy gate is trying to get away from this calcite. I feel like this green mossy gate could have at one point been seduced or enticed or intrigued by this calcite. But now they're starting to see like, holy shit, like you lost your mind. Like what? And I'm not saying that, oh my God, I feel like I have deja vu. I feel like I've done this reading before. Anyways, I'll be right back. All right. This green mossy gate definitely let himself be tempted or enticed or seduced or let this calcite get into his head. Because now this green mossy gate is heartbroken by their own actions and they're trying to run away from this calcite. We have the letter R. By the way, it could be somebody's first, last, middle initial, could be the name of a word or a place, but I'm getting run. Alright, so because this green mossy gate is heartbroken by their own actions when it came to this calcite, it could have been like they let this calcite get in his head, or they let this calcite get in her head, or, you know, she let herself be tempted, or he let himself be tempted, or whatever the case may be. He's realizing that it was not, that should have, like, you know, it was just not a good idea. Alright, that was a bad choice on his end, or on her end. And now they're just trying to run away from this calcite. So, we got 3 players on the board. If this was something about like a relationship, then the love triangle comes in because these two were together, and this calcite wanted to get involved or wanted to have the attention of this green mossy gate, and you know, she or he enticed this green mossy gate, and now this green mossy gate is heartbroken by whatever actions that they did with this calcite. Boom, boom. Alright, so let me move these over here. You know, I haven't had a reading in a while where I had to pull up 3 different energies. It's not that I don't like them, it's just like, ugh, my God, it's just exhausting. So, hold on. All right. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I don't care. The card said, "I secretly hate you." It's this person. Whoever this strange or karmic is, they hate pink quartz. But you really don't care. Why? Because self-love is the best love. Right? That's you right now. Self-love is the best love. You really don't care. You really don't care. You don't care that this person does not like you. Like, you don't... This person could be yelling in your face, "I don't like you, I don't like you." And you're just like, alright, well... Alright, cool. I also feel like you don't even care that this person, that green Monster Gate, is heartbroken by their own actions. Because it's like, that was a choice. You actively chose to make that decision. You know, you're over here having self-love, knowing that self-love is the best love. You're just focused on your self-love, and you don't even care because you know the past doesn't define you. They broke spiritual laws. Yeah. They've been messing around with things that they should not have been messing with. I also feel like this green Monster Gate, this card goes with this green Monster Gate. This green Monster Gate broke spiritual laws when they went and betrayed you for this calcite. The two of you could have been something very pure. And despite all the signs in this person's life, in this green Monster Gate's life, knowing that you two were supposed to be some sort of divine power couple, they went against that and let themselves be tempted by this calcite. Also, this person did break spiritual laws as well. I mean, they both did. So I guess I'm gonna put that there. But this really goes here. But I'm seeing it in both spots. Hold on. God's chosen ones. You know what? If this was the reading that I did on my live recently about the man who was supposed to be a divine masculine, but he fell from grace, this would be the situation. So this is the continuation of that reading. So there is a live reading that I did about this, and then there's also a reading that I did. It's called like a divine masculine fell or something like that, or a falling star fell, something like that. I don't know. But the picture, the thumbnail is like a shooting star falling to the ground. So watch those two videos and then watch this one because this is a continuation of those two stories. I'm sorry I lied. So they are sorry that they lied and they're heartbroken by their own actions. And now this person is running. This person that's running, they're running from this calcite, running towards this pink quartz. Protect your blessings. Whoever's running towards you, pink quartz collective. For this video, I'm going to refer to the collective as pink quartz because it's easier for me to differentiate which energy is which, all right? So if you're able to follow along with that, that's great. So yeah, pink quartz, you're being called to protect your blessings. All right. Protect your blessings from this person, this green Monster Gate, and this calcite. This calcite, they're going to try and do something to get on top of you. I don't mean like in a physical sense. I mean to have their energy onto your energy. So that way they can like siphon it. There's something, whoever this calcite person is, whoever this karmic person is, whether it be feminine or masculine, for some of you it's a feminine, for others of you it's a masculine. You know, you just take it how it resonates. This person is like extremely rough around the edges, like when it comes to their emotional state, their wow, they hate themselves. Their emotional, mental, and spiritual state. All right, it's not. There's something off about that. But anyways, that's like a side note. Let's move on. Stop listening to liars. That did come out in the reverse. I don't do reverses for these cards, but this person is definitely being called to stop listening to liars around them. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. Oh, you know what? A lot of the things that they're heartbroken by their own actions. They did a lot of stuff with this calcite towards you, pink quartz. And it's crazy because whoever this green moss agate is, they did stuff. When they were supposed to be on the side of the pink quartz, they did stuff with calcite behind the back of pink quartz. And not only that, but they think that separating themselves from this calcite and running away from this calcite exalts them from anything that they've done towards the pink quartz. That's not how that works. You can run away all you want, but what you did is what you did. You're not exalted for anything. The only thing that can do that is God. You're focused on your goals. You're being called to protect your blessings because your blessings are coming from your goals and how focused you are on them. All right. So the more you stay focused on that, just stay focused on that. All right. You're not. Also, I feel like this is going to be a distraction, or they're trying to distract you from being focused on your goals. I'm scared you'll find out about the lies I've told. What did I just say? They've been lying. I'm scared you'll find out about the lies I'm told. I'm sorry I lied. Stop listening to liars. Nobody cares. Collective, you're gonna find out about these lies no matter what. They're coming to you. And I feel like this person, one of the reasons why this person is running towards you is to tell you something before this calcite tells you, because this green moss agate left this calcite. I definitely talked about this in my live. Whoever this green moss agate is, they left this calcite high and dry, and now this calcite is trying to do something towards you, pink quartz, or they're trying to do something but out of spite because green moss agate left them. So now green moss agate is trying to come towards pink quartz before a calcite comes to pink quartz, because they're trying to salvage whatever it is that they think that they can salvage with you, pink quartz. But there's kind of like a race now. It's a race between who gets to pink quartz first. Is it going to be this calcite, or is it going to be green moss agate? Damn it. Alright, so the card that came out was they get to watch you live your dreams. That's all of their karmas. That's all of their karmas. One of the reasons why this green moss agate was even allowing themselves to be tempted by this calcite was because they thought that the magic was with calcite. They thought that they could live out their dreams or achieve whatever goals that they wanted with calcite because of the way calcite looked. You see what I'm saying? The calcite has been messing around with appearances, trying to put a blanket with your past over you, trying to make them seem that there's something that they're not by messing around with other people's attributes, other people's habits, other people's ideas, or pass themselves off. Like if they see something online about, how to organize a drawer, they'll be like, oh yes, that's how I organize my drawer. I always organize my drawers this way. But they really don't do that. They just talk about it because they think that it makes them look organized and responsible, right? It's kind of like that. They've been messing around with their own identity. This could be someone who doesn't even care for organized drawers, all right? They don't even like having things organized. They don't even care about it. Like, that's just a really, 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 really vague example of what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm done with this. No, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I need more. You saw how that fell out immediately? They get to watch you live your dreams, and the card that fell right on top of that was unexpected income. So a lot of your dreams that they get to watch, see, that they get to see happen and watch is that you're just going to be getting unexpected income. This could be your finances will be increasing. You're going to be getting more love in your life, more friendships in your life, more happiness in your life, more peace in your life. This income could come in very different ways, but for a lot of you, it's going to be finances. All right. This was having an identity crisis. This one's, having a shock and realization. And here you are, living your best life, focus on your goals and dreams and self love and having unexpected income. Like, I don't mean to laugh, but at the same time, I'm amused at the fact that, like, this is what really happens. Like, be careful who you try to portray or betray, because you never know who just might be the good luck charm of God. Hold on. All right. Great choice. Wow. We have poverty in reverse. This person is trying to get out of some sort of poverty or poverty mindset. Oh, all right. Hold on. All right. So yeah, we have poverty in reverse here. Something is going to happen. This person is running out of either money or patience. I feel like it's a little bit of both. This person, this green moss again, whoever this person is, whether they are masculine or feminine, they're running out of money or patience. I'm going in a circle. Hold on one second. They're getting really, they're getting irritated too. They're getting irritated. They're becoming impatient, and they're running out of money. So that's why whoever this person is, Green Mossa Gate, that's why they're leaving or they left calcite. That's the only reason why, because they're running out of money. And they're becoming impatient because the money that they were getting from calcite, it's not coming in as quickly or as, it's not flowing in as much as it was. So, with that being said, Green Mossa Gate, they're coming towards Pink Quartz because they see you having self-love, focus on your dreams and your goals, and having unexpected income. So one of the only reasons why they're going to come towards you with this facade of, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't believe this, and that, la, 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 right? They're trying to come to you first, hoping that you would accept them and allow them into your circle. There's already, to them, they already see as like what hope I have left, what little hope I have left. I'm going to try to use everything in my power to use that little hope I feel like I have left with Pink Quartz, hoping that it's enough to get back inside of Pink Quartz is energy field, and then I'm protected. I can go back to having money. I can go back to having stability. I can go back to having, a grand life. So it really is a time crunch, because Green Mossa Gay, while they're trying to come towards you, it's only for selfish reasons, but they're also hoping that they can get to you before calcite does, and because they don't want calcite to ruin whatever hope that they have with you indefinitely. I feel like with Green Mossa Gate, they're not going to be able to come towards you or be able to communicate with you the way they want to, because the divine knows what their intentions are. Instead, what's going to happen, the divine is going to, I know, the divine is going to allow calcite to make contact with you first and then tell you everything, all right? Now, I'm not saying that you're going to have to be buddy-buddy with calcite, because they both have negative intentions and nefarious reasons as to why they even want to be around you, all right? They're both shitty people. They're not good. Neither of them are good. But this person, calcite, is going to get to you first. But be careful when calcite comes to you, right? Because a lot of that, the main reason, like, yes, they're going to tell you some bombshell truth about Massa Gate, but also it's because calcite also wants to see some sort of demise happen to you with your emotions, all right? They also want to see you, it's kind of like, because of the card that came out with I secretly hate you, it's kind of like, yeah, I secretly hate you, but here's this truth also. Boom, another tower, boom, all right? They're gonna tell you the truth that you need to know, but really at the same time it's so that way they can also see you in pain, all right? So essentially, calcite is a sadist, and green massa gate, they're being a masochism to they're being a masochist to themselves. But a lot of that is it's just a facade, all right? It's a facade because they don't care. They just don't want to be in poverty. They're trying to stay in poverty reverse. They're trying to stay in that energy. You know what, too? This is a mess. Between these two people, this is a mess. This is the only way this would come to you, this would get around you, is so you can know the truth. But once you know the truth, that's it. You could just push it back away. That's it. It's like once calcite tells you the truth, like, oh, Massa Gate, blah, 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 this happened and this happened. You're going to be like, oh, okay. And then the divine is going to like blast them with the wind. All right, now back away, back away. You did your job, now back up. That's enough. Right? This is supposed to be some sort of bombshell of a news to the collective, the pink quartz. This is a mess. They created a mess. If anything, it just made your life even better because you're just like, all right, well, I don't even care. The past is the past. I'm just gonna focus on what I have to focus. And then family room. So this could be somebody in your family that was doing this. Ain't that a shame? Wow. So somebody in your family was messing with your relationships, your partnerships, your commitments. Whoever calcite is, they were tempting Green Massa Gate because they could see that if the two of you had joined together, you would both be in a pathway to light, having great fortune and a child. But with change in reverse, they did not want that to happen. They did not want that to happen. Whoever this person is in your family or your friend's family, or this could be your friend's story or your ex's story or whatever that is, like, that's it. Because whoever this person was, they saw the great potential in the both of you being together. Because you were both supposed to be a divine couple. And I feel like instead what happened, even though this happened, even though this relationship was prevented, it was like, okay, God was like, okay, well, this divine match did not work. That's okay because I have another backup for pink quartz. So pink quartz, being the divine person, the divine masculine or the divine feminine that they are, they're going to be in a divine couple no matter what. Just because one person didn't live up to their potential in God's eyes and they ended up falling from grace, it doesn't even matter because this pink quartz, you collective, you're going to fulfill your purpose no matter what, right? And if that person doesn't fall through, all right, God's got another person, and then God's got another person, and then God's got another. God has so many tricks up his sleeve, it doesn't matter, all right? This could be somebody in your family that was tempting Green Massa Gate, all right? So even if somebody in your family was like, oh, well, I'm just going to keep preventing the collective from being in a divine match, that's okay, because God's going to keep creating divine matches for you. All right? God's like, we can play this cat and mouse game all you want because I have time. You don't. Right? God has nothing but time because God doesn't have time. All right, so let's see. I'll put some tarot. Damn, 40 minutes? Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like that unexpected income. So you could be a divine feminine or a divine masculine that is being, balanced out with his divine feminine and masculine energy, right? I always want to do these videos super, super short, but I just never end up doing that. Meeting nerds. Wow. The sun came out, but it came out horizontal. I feel like both of these people, they're scared that something is about to come out. The truth is about to come out when it comes to them. That's where that nervousness came out earlier in the beginning of the video. Didn't I talk about how somebody was biting their nails because they were nervous that they were going to be embarrassed? You know what, too? Another thing, this calcite, they're going to tell you some sort of truth bombshell. And the only reason why they're doing that is to, is to harm you, hurt you emotionally, right? But also what they fail to realize that because of the truth that they know, it also implicates them and also makes them look no better than Green Mossa Gay, right? It's kind of like, I'm going to tell you this truth that also damages me and my reputation as well, right? But they're not seeing it as that. They're just seeing it as, I'm going to tell you this truth to hurt you, which is kind of like shooting themselves in the foot. That's what they're going to do. And I feel like, once they do that, they're going to be like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Why did I tell them that? Because if anything, being this petty, it just makes them look even worse. Whoever this person is in your family that's trying to do this or that has done this, oh shit. For a lot of you, this has already happened. So you know what? Pink Quartz Collective, I feel like you know a truth already. And this person is nervous. This person in your family is nervous because you haven't said anything yet. You haven't told anybody what you know. But aside from that, we have the Sun card horizontal. They're really stressed out right now. It's like they want to be happy, but they can't because they're so stressed out and worried. And they're having anxiety and like, oh my God, when's the truth going to come out? Do people know? So they're just biting their nails. Like, is it today? Is this today that I don't mean to laugh. But people just do the dumbest shit. And then they'd be like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, don't do dumb shit. Like, it's really not hard. Like, go take a seat, relax, and, go watch a movie or something. Stop doing dumb shit. Five of Swords. Wow. Yeah. There's a lot of jealousy towards your unexpected income and the fact that you're protecting your blessings and you're focused on your goals. They get to watch you live your dreams. They are watching you live your dreams right now, but they're very jealous about that. It makes them angry. It makes them want revenge. Seeing you being happy like this, that's the only reason why they're going to be like, oh, well, they're not going to be happy when I tell them this bombshell of a truth, right? These are people, more specifically this calcite, this is the kind of person that will do anything to get what they want in this world. They don't care who they step on. They don't care who they copy. They don't care what they say. They will do anything to get what they want. And at the same time, it's kind of like you'll look at them and you're like, you already have XYZ. And they're like, yeah, but I also need ABC. And so they're just jealous because you're living your dreams. And that also includes having unexpected income. I also feel like because God is literally handing you things. Like God is literally handing you things. And that makes them mad because they're not getting anything from God. So now, Green Masage is quiet now. Now the only energy that I'm picking up on is the this karmic person in your family. They're really nervous because as much as they're trying to tell you this bombshell of the truth, it also implicates them. And the only reason why they want to tell you is to make you feel betrayed and hurt. But they're failing to realize that it also implicates them as well. We have the Lovers reverse and Knight of Cups reverse. They want you to know how somebody who you were once in a partnership with betrayed you. Or this is somebody, something, they know something about a past lover of yours, like an ex. But this could also just be somebody who you were close to, or like a coworker or a partner or somebody else who you just don't even like talk to anymore. They know something. Whoever that person is, you don't have love for these people, all right? So if Green Masagate was an ex, Calcite wants to come towards you, be like, oh, did you know that your ex and I la 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 la? And you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, if anything, that just makes Calcite look even worse. One, because they did it behind your back, and two, the only reason why they're telling you is to hurt you, to be petty, right? Five of Swords, they're trying to be petty because they see you having. That's also the only reason why. That's. That's funny, thanks. That's also the only reason why they're gonna come towards you, because they see you living your dreams and it makes them angry. They want to be petty now, all right? Because you're like, oh, that's not fair. The collective gets to live their dreams and have money, and you know they love themselves. I'm gonna do something to mess with that. This person is extremely unsettled. The Nine of Wands in reverse for the Green Masa Gate. This person was not willing to compromise when it came to Calcite. To Calcite, it was like, you're with me or it's either all or nothing for me and with me. And Green Masa Gate is like, I can't do that. I want to go back to pink quartz. And Calcite is like, oh, you do? You want to go back to pink quartz? Not until I tell them about what we were doing. like, oh my gosh. So now Green Masake is like, I'm going to get to her before you get to her. Or I'm going to get to him before you get to him. Or I'm going to get to them before you get to them. What? King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you have no interest. This is, like I said, you have no love for these people. Not only that, but why would you even like accept the King of Wands in reverse in your life? This person's very volatile and aggressive, and you know, very egotistical. This person only cares about. They only think about like their phalange that hangs down below. Hold on one second. Yeah, this person's stubborn too. I feel like if you tell this person no, and they'll be like, "What? You said yes?" Like they're also hot-headed. And they're in denial. We have the Four of Cups. I guess that's reverse. Horizontal. Oh, that's horizontal. So, with the Four of Cups reverse, I feel like maybe at one point you were in the habit of, you were in the habit of purposely, letting things in your life pass you by. right? Just kind of living life to live it, and it was just making you not happy. But now you're not doing that anymore. You're seizing opportunities as they come by. But this energy does not want you to be doing that. That's why it's horizontal. Somebody is actively trying to make sure that you do miss opportunities in your life. They're actively trying to make you feel like you're like, I don't know, like you don't need those opportunities, or like those opportunities, like it's not really that important to you, or whatever the case may be, or whatever opportunity that God tries to put into your hand. They want you to be in the opportunity of like, well, that's not enough, I need more, because that's how they are. To them, nothing is ever enough, and they always need more. They try to make it seem like that was you. With death and reverse here, one of the ways that, if they were blanketing your past over you, trying to make it seem like that's who you were now, one of the ways that they were doing that is they were saying, oh, the collective is never going to change. The collective, they're never going to change. They're never going to mature. They're never going to grow up. La 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 la. But that's actually not. That's actually them. It's calcite. Calcite doesn't want to change. Calcite doesn't want to transform and be better and move on, walk towards a path of light. Calcite is the one that's very petty and angry and jealous, and they're stuck in the past, and they're just unsatisfied, and nothing is ever enough for them. That's calcite. They're trying to throw energy onto you. Lunabella, sit. Four of Swords. This person's stuck in the past, because I fell on top of death in reverse. They're just stuck, not even just in the past, but they're just stuck in life. And they're really trying so hard to make it seem like that's you. But that's not you. How can that be you if you're literally just living your life and you're following your dreams and you're happy, you're healthy, you're successful? How can that be you? Tell me. Tell me. How can they actively sit there and say, oh yeah, the collective doesn't want to change, but here you just got a new job? Oh yeah, the collective can't be mature. Oh, but here you are in a healthy relationship. Oh, the collective is never happy with what they have. Oh, but you just got a promotion, or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just not true. The Magician? Yeah. They've been doing everything in their power. They did everything that they could. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, no, no. No, no. I need you to sit, my dear. Yep. Thank you. So, by all this magic that they were doing, that's how they broke the spiritual laws. It could have been word magic, death magic, chaos magic, conflict magic, identity theft. It could even actually be things that, they shouldn't be doing on the 3D. Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they've been doing magic to end whatever celebrations that you have going on in your life. So, for example, if you were celebrating anything in your life, whether it be a birthday, an engagement, a party, or just having just general successes in your life, they were doing magic to end all of that. And not only magic, but they were doing black magic in particular. So this calcite was doing black magic, so that way you would not be in the Three of Cups upright. But it didn't work because you are still in the Three of Cups upright. They're still watching you live out your dreams. Yeah, right now, this energy in the middle is quiet. And now it's this person. I kind of feel like they want you to know that they were involved, but at the same time, they also don't want you to know that they were involved. It's kind of dumb because it's like, I'm going to tell you what I did, but don't think I was involved. Like, what? It's kind of like they're trying to steal your bag of candy, but you're watching them steal it. And then you ask them, "Did you steal my candy?" And they're like, "No, I would never do that. That's just so mean. I could never steal your bag of candy." You're like, "Dude, I just watched you steal my candy. What are you talking about? I saw you." Like, what? Stop doing dumb shit. Like, I saw you. I'm like, what? Alright, I'm gonna get a couple more and then I'm gonna call it. Excuse me. Justice in reverse. Another thing too that I want to tell you, Green Mossa Gate is not happy with Calcite, and Calcite is not happy with Green Mossa Gate. Like, they're not happy with each other. Whatever partnership that they were in, or however they got into it in a partnership in the beginning, it quickly turned sour. All right, and now at this point, it's kind of like Calcite is trying to hold on to Green Mossa Gate for Calcite's personal needs, or just to for a power trip. But they're not even happy around each other. Justice in reverse on top of the sun. That's that's kind of their karma. That's their karma. From this point on, from the moment that they started, communicating about you to you or about you behind your back, that was like the start of their karma. All right. I'll get one more and then that's it. Hold on. Broom. This is you. You're just sweeping away all of this energy. You just get out. Like, get out of here. Go. You're sweeping it away. Broom. What dreams may come from what you seek, make room, make way. A clearing need be. Yeah, you're just clearing things out of your energy. It's like, yeah, just like that. And then this can go right there. See? That's you. You're just constantly clearing out your energy. Alright? So I hope this helps. This was your reading. I hope you get something from it. Blah, 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 blah. I hope you enjoy. If anybody needs a personal reading, you're welcome to email me to to book my reading. But, again, I would suggest that you book during the weekday because the weekends are my busiest. But it's obviously up to you. It's your personal choice on when you want to book. All right, so let me see something. Hold on, I want to see something. Poverty. They're all about to be in poverty. Both of these people. Green Mossa Gate and Calcite, they're both about to be in poverty. They think it was funny messing with you. Oh well.